Hewlett-Packard HP54540C, 4 channels. Let's go. I had a problem on channel 1, very intermittent. Sometimes works, sometimes don't. So do the usual. Brilliant HP technology type assembly. Quick overview. Take the case off. 4 screws on the back, couple on the front. Remove the plastic trim. Obviously this is the non-CRT version, so you've got plenty of room for access, nice and easy. Simple to dismantle. Pull off the floppy drive cable, remove the floppy drive. I've done all this anyway, so on the side down here there's a large connector, remove that one, small 2-pin connector, and then some kind of 4-pin or 5-pin connector there. Done. Some small little plastic containers here, remove these. One, another one down on this side, remove that one, and in all, HP's best design. How's it, pops? Now diagnose the fault down to one of the A to D converters, which is these. Basically, there's a ceramic type chip underneath there, simple to remove. Take the 2 screws off here, lift it off. Underneath is a plate. When you remove the plate, you can remove these 2 screws, and also there's like a hex screw which these screwed in to remove those. Lift off the plate. So I ain't going to do it because I've done it all. I don't want to dig it all back together. I'll show you a picture anyway. So, but the actual ceramic A to D converter, or hybrid module as they also call it, looks like that. And it's got all these little gold pins on it going all the way around. And on the base of the plate there's pins that obviously correlate to it. And I've seen these cracked, so if they are cracked, just throw it in the bin. It's all but impossible to repair. You have to get a replacement or swap with one of the other modules if you're not using that channel. Wipe the contacts and the board with isopropyl alcohol, and obviously the reverse is to reassemble, which is simple enough to do. Cured the fault on this one, no problem at all, but I'll give you a quick overview of the board while I'm in here, so you can have a quick look around. Everything else seems to be working fine on it, other than channel 1 was intermittent. Checked the lithium battery, that seems to be okay at the moment. So but I've reseated all of these, to be honest, just to be sure that it works properly. And obviously reassemblies, just the opposite. Absolutely beautiful design, just all slots in sort of thing. So really nice design by Hewlett-Packard as usual. So large connector back in. Bear with me, I'll just plug these in. 2-pin connector, 4-pin connector, done. Quickly, as simple as that. Floppy drive, cable. I'm sorry about this, I just want to pair it up and show you, so I'm just going to get these bits connected. It's hard to do one-handed. There we go. That's good enough. Drop these back in. Just check all the connectors are in. Yep, that's all done. Gauge there. Drop 1 screw in there, I think. Just hold it in place. These are Torx drive, by the way, and the ones on the hybrid modules, it's not like a T2, they're really small. I haven't got one, so I just used a Phillips screwdriver, which seemed to do the job. So you'll just have to have them through however what tools you've got. Right. I'll put it back in later. It's always wearing it. Right, let's just power him back up again. Drop him onto there. Put the signal generator on. plug some power into the back. Press the magic button. The screen's coming up. Okay. Better view on that. We've got channel 1 set to 50 ohm already from the RF generator. I'll just plug that into there. I'll just give it a quick auto set. Okay, if we do on the buttons, frequency channel 1, so it's zooming down there, roughly 100 kilohertz. I mean, it's only just warmed up, so I have to give it a little bit of time to warm up. I'll just time base a little bit on there. It seems a lot stable now. Just a little bit of isopropyl, a little bit of cleaning. It's probably about the worst design I suppose I've seen from HP54540 with those hybrid modules, but once they're seated again they do seem to work okay. So quick and simple fix. As I say, if you need to, if you've got any problems or one of your channels don't work, I believe you can swap them, but obviously you get different sample rates on different ones, so you just have to bear that in mind. Whether it make a difference, I'm not sure, but you can need to change them just to check that the channels actually, the rest of the circuitry is working in between. So well, I hope it's a help anyway. HP54540, and it's the C version for colour. Hope that helps. Anybody who wants to have a mess around inside one and have a quick look around, it's simple enough to work on. 10-minute job really, to be honest. It took me a minute to put the cover back on and it did the rest. So 7 for it.